I'm in the garden studio today with Marty Wingate, and I was discussing with you a little earlier, you are quite the writer, I hear.
I am. I do have a few garden books out, how-to garden books,
Uh-huh.
but I have recently started writing fiction, and so now I have a murder mystery series about to debut in May 6th, with the garden plot. So I haven't
Garden plot, huh?
I haven't gotten far from the garden because the protagonist, the main character, is a gardener, an American gardener who moves to England.
Wow.
And of course, discovers a dead body in the potting shed.
Oh, yes. Well, you have to have that.
Yes.
No murder mystery, or no mystery is good without the murder.
That's right. That's right.
Unfortunately. So, but you've also written how-to garden books. What type of topic is your how-to garden book?
Well, I have written 2 books that are centered in the Pacific Northwest. So I wrote a book on small gardens for the Pacific Northwest, design ideas, and my new book is perennials for the Pacific Northwest. And so that's an A to Z list of what we can grow well here.
Okay.
And I have a national book called Landscaping for Privacy. And I wrote that because for years, I had 2 really popular questions when I did talks anywhere. The first one was, what can I plant to hide my neighbor's second-story deck? And then the second question was, oh no, 5 years ago I planted bamboo to hide my neighbor's second-story deck. How can I get rid of it? So I decided I needed to write a book to explain to people that we don't have to throw the big guns. You know, we need to figure out what it is we don't want to see, then we can figure out what to do about it.
So what would be your best piece of advice on that subject?
I find that most often there's one thing that people don't want to see. Could be the neighbor's hot tub. Well, when are you going to see the hot tub? You're going to see it in the summer when you're sitting out on your patio. So probably a very short hedge or a lovely Japanese maple that's in leaf in the summer will hide that hot tub. And in the winter, you don't care because you're not out there and they're probably not out there.
Good. Well, I like that. And the other thing I noticed in your bio, you do quite a bit of traveling.
Yes.
And you also like to give people tours of various gardens around the world.
I love to travel and I love to show people gardens elsewhere. It really is an inspiration to go away, to get out of your comfort zone and look at other people's gardens and what they do. Not only is it fun when we go to England and Scotland and Ireland, we have a tour to Scotland this summer. It's just fun to be there. It's fun to get to know people, but we take small groups and we always have a tour. The head gardener or homeowner or both will take us around and you get to know people that way. It's a way to connect to the culture instead of just being on a bus and looking at sites all the time.
So what's one of your favorite gardens?
Well, probably one of my favorite gardens is in England, and it's called Hidcote Manor, and it's a well-known garden that was built in the 1920s, and it's really an arts and crafts style garden. It's just beautiful.
Wow. So now when you're not traveling, not writing books, what occupies your time?
Well, we live in the city, and so we have a very small garden, and so I occupy my time with trying to figure out if I can squeeze one more plant in that garden.
Very good. Well, thanks, Marty, so much for spending some time with us here in the GardenTV studio, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your stay.
Thanks very much.
I'm Holly Hamilton, and you're watching GardenTV.